Hope it is visible as well as I'm audible. Okay, let's start with the differentiation. Basically, differentiation is, we can say before starting differentiation, only understand what do we mean by the slope. The rate of change over a range is called the slope. And the rate of change at a point on some curve is expressed as a derivative. The process of finding out this derivative is called the differentiation. Actually, it is required when the rate of change is constant. Okay, I think lots of theories and other things we have done in the class. Let's start directly to the questions. Let me start with some of the rules. Rules of differentiation. Okay. Start with the rule 1. Very simple. If you have any doubt or something, you can raise your hand. Derivative of a constant function. Okay. This is the first rule. In this, suppose y is equals to c, some function is c. And c is a constant. Here, dy upon dx, if I'm interested to know about the derivative at this point, it means d upon dx, y we can write c, it would be equal to 0. Why? Because c is constant, where c is constant. Let's do some questions, but very simple and very fast. I will do some questions. Suppose y equals to 5 is given, and then they're asking you to solve for dy by dx. We can do it like this. In place of y, I can keep it y. And when 5 is constant, it means it's 0. I'm asking you to suppose if some function is given as 8, function of x, then dy upon dx would be d upon dx. Y over here is 8. Comes out to be 0. Is it clear? Right? Suppose I'm saying log 9. ठीक है? इसका dy by dx, मैं ऐसे कर सकती हूँ d upon dx. It's a log 9. Log 9 is a constant. Then it would be 0. Let me say, suppose some function is equals to e की power x. No, not the x. Let me take this with the 6 first. Constant पे चल रहे हैं ना? Some constant number 6. In this dy upon dx would be d upon dx, e की power 6. It would be again 0. Why? It's a number. I can write anything. Suppose log 5. I am interested to know about the dy by dx of it would be 0. I think it's getting the point. If I am asking for fx equals to 6, I think you can calculate it would come out to be 0. I suppose I say for e की power 2 dy by dx. I think no need to exaggerate it much. It's clear now. Then we come to the rule 2. The rule 2 says derivative of a variable with respect to itself. Right? Suppose I am saying y is equals to x and I have to calculate dy by dx. D upon dx, this would be x. It's always going to be the 1. I think this rule is simple and clear. No more questions can come up into it. If it's suppose I am asking you to differentiate with respect to the u. Suppose dy upon du. And y is equals to u. Then d upon du would be 1. like that. Now, come to the rule 3, which is derivative of power function. Derivative of the power function, suppose y equals to x power n, right? N is any real number, right? Then dy upon dx. Simple formula we know, and whatever is in the power will come in times x, and power would be less than 1. Let's do some questions. We have done 7. Let's say it was an 8. Let's take the example 9. I'm saying y equals to x power 3 by 2. What would be the dy upon dx? D upon dx, y would be x power 3 by 2. It would be 3 by 2 would come in front. In the equation, it is there. Whatever was there, power, n would come front, and x 3 by 2 minus 1. Right? What it would be? 3 by 2, x power 1 by 2. Or I can write 3 by 2 root x. Yeah. Let me take another thing like y equals to x power 5. It's an easiest one. It would be 5 x power 5 minus 1 equals to 5 x power 4. Okay. Let me take one more example. Easy one, dy by dx of, let me take 1 by x. Right? So here it would be, I can write it like this, d by dx, x 1 minus 1. It would become whatever is in the power would come in front, minus 1. And it would be x minus 1 minus 1. It would be 1 minus x minus 2. Right? Or I can write it in the way minus 1 upon x power 2. I don't want to keep the things in negative. That's why minus 1 upon x2. Let's take another example. Suppose y is equals to 1 upon root x. In that case, dy by dx would be d upon dx, 1 upon root x. Can I write it like this? D upon dx, x power half. Right? Now it will be easy. Whatever is there in power would come in front. And it would be x. And whatever they would be there, it would be minus 1. It would become minus half x minus 3 by 2. We can leave it here or we can bring it to the denominator. ठीक है? थोड़ा फास्ट कर रहे हैं सारे क्वेश्चंस हैं. Now, let's talk about the another rule. अभी हमारे rule हो गए थे 3. Come to the rule 4. Derivative. I'm doing lots of questions so that you will get the comfortability with the basics. Derivative of a constant times a function. बहुत सिंपल तरीके से करा रही हूँ, है ना? बहुत सिंपल बता रही हूँ. d by dx c fx, where c is constant. In this case, if the differentiation would be, we will bring the constant outside and then differentiate of the function beginning. This would be good. Let's do the questions. We have done till 12. Let's do the question number 13. Suppose y is equals to 5x. Here we can see 5 is in the multiplication of the function x. We can write dy upon dx, d upon dx, 5x. It will be 5 would be outside, and d upon dx, x. And we know dx upon dx would be 1. As per the previous rule of 2, derivative of the variable, cos itself it was 1, right? So it becomes 5 into 1. That becomes out to be 5. Easy. Now, let's do the another one. Suppose y equals to 3x 5 by 4. And I'm interested to know about the dy by dx. Dy by dx, y would be 3x 5 by 4. In this, 3 would be outside. I can make it 3d by dx, x 5 by 4. It would be 3 multiplied by, and when we will differentiate it, like the previous rule, whatever was there in the power would come out. Sorry, it's 5. 5 upon 4. And x is 5 upon 4 minus 1. So, answer comes out to be 15 upon 4, x power 1 upon 4. Is it? Now, let's take some more examples. It's going to help you. 3 upon root x. Mean to इसी के questions कर लोगे ना, then you will be able to do it. Again, d upon dx of 3 upon root x. 3 बाहर आ जाएगा. And this part is the same which we have done previously. Like this. For example number 12. So, answer would be 3. I'm repeating it so that still you have any doubt, you can. Three minus half x minus half minus 1. Answer comes out to be minus 3 by 2 x 1 3 by 2. I think it's clear. Now, 16th, let's say, I'm interested to know 5x square. I think it's easy. Practice करते रहो मेरे साथ साथ ना. 5x square. तो 5 आ गया बाहर. x का अब आपको x स्क्वायर का करना है. हमें मालूम है 2 x पावर 2 minus 1. 5 2 is 10 x. Is it clear? Let's come to the next. Let's say 7 by 3 x 3 by 2. We are interested to know dy by dx of it. 7 by 3, 3 by 2, x 3 by 2 minus 1. Things comes out to be 7 by 2 x half, or I can say 7 by 2 root x. ठीक है? सिंपल है. 18th एक क्वेश्चन और देख लेते हैं. 1000 upon pivot of 3. Oh, so x. Let me write it again. 1000 3 है ना. इसका हमें डिफरेंशिएट करना है. What it would be? 1000 d by dx x minus 1 by 3 cos the cube root 1000 minus 1 by 3 and here 1 by 3 minus 1 comes out to be minus 1000 divided by 3 x 4 upon 3. ठीक है जी, कुछ और क्वेश्चंस पहले हम रूल कर लेते हैं, नेक्स्ट रूल अभी रूल 4 किया था ना, वी विल डू द रूल 5. इट सेज सम और डिफरेंस. सम है रूल, डिफरेंस है. सम और डिफरेंस का रूल्स है. सपोज डी अपॉन, थोड़ा ध्यान से देखना, डी एक्स, इसके अंदर हमारे पास दो फंक्शंस हैं. एक्स के हमें दो हैं, एक्स के रिस्पेक्ट में, एंड देयर मे बी अ प्लस और मे बी द माइनस or maybe the sum or maybe the difference of the two functions. How to do that? Simple thing. D by dx of the first function, whatever it would be, plus or minus, is that, and then this one. I think it's clear. Let's do some questions. अभी कितने करें? 18 है ना, चलिए 19. X power 5 and x power square. dy upon dx, d upon dx, x power 5 plus x square. Now we can see it's in plus sign. Same rule, what it would be? D upon dx, x power 5 plus d by dx, where x power square. ठीक है जी, बस अब सिंपल सॉल्व हो जाएगा. We know the formula. इसका कैसे होता है? 5 would be outside and 5 minus 1 would be 4 plus 2 would be outside. X 2 minus 1 would be 1, so it would be x. So this would be the answer. Clear? We have put the same rule which I explained you about. Let me do few more questions. Suppose dy by dx, you have to calculate for 4x power 4 plus 2x power 3. Then formula, some rule, plus d by dx, 2x power 3. Okay. 4 would be outside as it is. Constant है, बाहर आ गया differentiation से. Remaining thing, x power 4 is remaining, then here it would be 4. And then x power 4 minus 1 is 3. Plus 2 is outside. Whatever is there would come out 3. And it would be x power 3 minus 2 is 2. ठीक है जी. 4 4s are 16, x power 3 is 6x square. Is it clear? We can leave it here or we can solve it further. Common ले लो at x square and then you can do it. 21 कर लेते हैं. क्या लें क्वेश्चन? 2x power 5 minus 3x power 4. इसका डिफरेंशिएट करना है d by dx x के रिस्पेक्टिव. Again, some rule in this difference rule, because minus is there, subtraction x power 4. If we differentiate it, 5 would be outside and it would be x. 5 minus 1 is 4 minus 3, 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. ठीक है? Things would be 10 x power 4 minus 12 x power 4. ठीक है जी. 21 questions थे, तो let's start with the 22. Suppose you have to differentiate something like this. x cube plus 1, which is divided by x. Now it is in the division. First thing is, we should know the rule of the division. As of now, we don't know it. Then we can even solve it by the addition and subtraction rule, only by simplifying it. How? d by dx, x cube divided by x plus 1 upon x. Simple. d by dx, it will become x square plus 1 upon x. Now this becoming the simplification. It's a plus rule. We can use the sum rule. d by dx of x square plus d by dx of 1 upon x. And we have already solved this type of questions previously. It will become 2x. It would be plus, write it in this way. Now it will become minus 1. And x would be minus 2. Question becomes to be 2x minus 1 upon x square. Is it clear? Hmm. 23. Let's say I'm giving you the dx, say 2x power 5 minus 4x power 4 plus 2x power 3 plus 4x power square minus 7x. d by dx. Again the rule, 2x5 minus d by dx 4x plus d by dx 2x power 3 plus 4 d by dx square minus 7 d by dx x. I can write it before or after, doesn't matter. It will become 2 into 5 x power 4. 4 x power 3 plus 2 3 x power 2 4 2 x minus 7 1. Right? 10 x power 4 minus 16 x power 3 plus 6 x square plus 7 8x minus 7 is your answer. I think it's easy. Let me do few more questions. 24. d by dx minus 3x3 plus 5x square plus x plus 4. Again, by differentiating, we can do it. It's easy. Directly, we can do 4 to the 8 x power 3. 6 is a 9 x square plus 5 to the 10 x plus 1. It would be plus 0. Right? We don't have to spend much time into it because now in the next chapter, we would be doing the application of differentiation and these concepts would be used over there. तो एग्जाम में इतना टाइम लगाने के एक एक खोलने की जरूरत नहीं, प्रैक्टिस के लिए मैं समझा रही थी। अब आपको अगर प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी तो टाइम नहीं लगता। जैसे अगर हमें डिफरेंशिएट करने को कह रही हूँ आपसे 7x माइनस 4, इसको अलग करना है, इसको अलग करना है, चाहो तो डायरेक्टली कर लो, पता ही है। इट वुड बी 7, ये 1 आएगा और ये माइनस 0 7। ठीक है, जैसे सपोज मैंने आपको डी बाई डी एक्स कहा, डू इट फॉर द एक्स क्यूब प्लस 3x स्क्वायर माइनस 4 अपॉन एक्स। ठीक है, इस केस के अंदर आप तो सेपरेट कर लो पहले, तो बेटर है, इसको ऐसे लिख लो डिवाइड करके, एक्स स्क्वायर 3x माइनस 4 अपॉन एक्स। अब सेग्रीगेट करके आप सॉल्व कर लोगे। हमें पता है इसका क्या आएगा, 2x प्लस 3, ये माइनस है, एक्स ऊपर चला जाएगा, माइनस 1 हो गया, तो माइनस माइनस प्लस 1 आके 4 1 4, x would be minus 2. It would be 2. Directly we can do it now. ठीक है, एक और ले लेते हैं सिंपल, फिर देन वी डू गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट रूल। जैसे डी बाई डी एक्स हम लेते हैं 5x + 8/16। इसको कर सकते हैं अलग से, 8/16 कुछ भी ले लो, कोई मेहनत करें, डी बाई डी एक्स। ये क्या आ गया, 5/16, इधर 1 है, डिफरेंशिएट और ये 0, तो हमारा 5/16। सिंपल। नाउ लेट्स गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट रूल। बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस हो गए इसके। जैसे रूल, अभी तक हमने रूल शायद 5 कर लिया, जैसे 6th रूल, प्रोडक्ट रूल। प्रोडक्ट रूल, प्रोडक्ट रूल कह रहा है हमारा d/dx if we are differentiating two functions. It would be first function को ऐसे ही रखो and then differentiate the second term. Plus, now keep the second term and differentiate the first term. Is it clear? क्वेश्चंस करते हैं और क्लैरिटी आ जाएगी। सपोज आपको डिफरेंशिएट करना है 4x³ - 5x + 7, और प्रोडक्ट में है इसका 3x4 - 2x3 + 2, है ना। आपने इसको डिफरेंशिएट करना है। हाँ जी, इसको डिफरेंशिएट करने के लिए यहाँ मल्टीप्लिकेशन रूल लग जाएगा। हमारा मल्टीप्लिकेशन रूल क्या कर रहा है, कीप द फर्स्ट टर्म लाइक द सेम and differentiate d by dx the second term, 3x⁴ - 2x3 + 2, ठीक है, and plus now keep the second term as it is and differentiate the first term, ठीक है जी। now सॉल्व कर लो इसको, सिंपल है, 4x3 - 5x + 7, इसको डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे, 3 है, 3 और यहाँ ऊपर 4, 3 4 ज़ा 12 x⁴ -6x² और ये 0 आना ही है, plus keep the term like this, differentiate the second term, it comes out to be 4 is a 12x⁴ -5, ठीक है, clear? Now solve it. Multiplication 4, 12 is 48, x⁴ 6 - 24 x⁴ 5 - 60 x⁴ plus 30 x⁴ plus 84 x⁴ minus 42 x3 plus 36 x⁴ minus 15 x⁴ minus 24 x⁴ plus 10 x⁴ plus 24 x² minus 10. No, 5 to the 10 minus हो गया। Clear? Now solve it. Simplify. 6 के टर्म्स के ये रहे, प्लस प्लस 84 x⁴ minus 48 x⁴ minus 75 x⁴ plus 120 x⁴ minus 18। इसको कर लेना सॉल्व, है ना, मुझे तो याद हो गए हैं करते करते सॉल्व। इज इट क्लियर? चलिए एक क्वेश्चन और, सिंपल सिंपल क्वेश्चंस कर लेते हैं थोड़े से और इसके, सो दैट यू विल हैव द कॉन्फिडेंस कि डिफरेंशिएशन में सिर्फ कॉन्फिडेंस की बात है, और प्रैक्टिस करोगे हो जाएगा। टू 2x² माइनस 3x और क्या ले लेते हैं x² प्लस 4 है ना। अभी ये प्रोडक्ट रूल लग जाएगा अगेन। In the product rule, what we do is we keep the first one like the same and we differentiate the second term. Plus, we keep the second term as it is and we differentiate the first term. जी ठीक है, सॉल्व कर लेते हैं। 2x² minus 3x, differentiating it, it would be 2x plus x² plus 4. Differentiating it, we would get 4x minus 3. Now solve it. 2x से सॉल्व कर लो इसको। 4x³ minus 6x², 4x3 minus 3x² plus 16x minus 12. It would be